Hey everybody, this is Spath on Positive Poker Insiders. I'm sitting at a $5.50 regular sit and go, 9 players over at True Poker, and I thought I'd bring it in to you right now, and we'll take a look. So we've got 3 people out, and this person, unless he gets a jack, he'll be on his way, and so we're down to what matters the most, near the bubble, and I pick up an ace king. It's not a bad hand. I will definitely shove it if somebody makes a small raise. $300 and I'm shoving. No such luck, huh? Tight is right. I've been playing tight this whole game. I've won 2 pots. I lost 1 pot, and I haven't been in anything else. It's just a matter of selection, aggression, patience, discipline. I've been saying that for years, and I'll repeat it. If you're going to play a sit and go, let other people do the work for you early. Try to get around 2,500 to 3,000 chips. When it gets to 100, 200, and you should be in position to make some money. The big money is first. Second place is less. Hopefully this music won't come on here for the ad. We definitely want these guys to mix it up. We don't care who wins, who loses. I'll stay away from that, let them battle. I'm not the sheriff at this table. This is a little shorter video than normally I make. I usually do it right from the start, but since it's a regular and it was 10-minute blinds, I didn't want to bore you with the early action. I see that Posse's in the house today. That's nice. Again, it's not for me to get involved here with the King 10. It's for them to battle it out. I'm looking for sweet cards. These are not the sweetest cards, but 5-handed, they're pretty good. I will raise with them. And I'll raise to 450 here. I will call this McBreed. I would not call the other gentleman. I don't think I'd risk my tournament life with the ace-jack. Against a pair, it'd be a race, and I'd be a little behind, and that ain't worth it. Pick up some blind money there. It's always good to pick up blind money. A lot of people tell me all the time, I run out of chips when I get to the bubble, or I get it. That's because you're not picking up some of that free blind money that can raise and take down a hand. Again, ace-6 isn't bad. Harrington says ace-8 or better. Here, you could do the ace-6. Of course, if I was low chipper, I'd jam that thing, but I'm not one to play around with that right now. Got 2 guys under $2,000, 1 guy near 2,000. This will be interesting what he does, yeah. See, now, I am not going to play, but I'm going to give this other guy a chance a minute ago to think about, does he want to call for another $1,300, $1,400, $1,500? What I'm trying to do is buy him time. He already had it check marked. So it was probably just a steal. Expecting some rain here today. It's the 1st of March. Expecting some possible tornadoes in the area as well. Come on, McBrady, give him some action. He's only betting a little bit. He's stealing from people. So I'm going to go 450 here or 500, depending. I'm going to give this guy a wide berth. He's not doing that with nothing. And I don't like ace 10 against an all in. It's probably a race. He might have a better ace. He might have a pair. I don't need to do that. I'm in pretty good shape right now. I know I can lose one hand and still survive. And there's a guy that's been waiting to do that. Pocket fours, king, queen, ace, anything. He's going to jam those in there. See if he goes back to back on a rush. Nope. So the game's pretty simple when you boil it down. Play tight, play aggressive, let other people do your work. Stay out of the way if your hand isn't worth it. You don't need flips unless you're short stack. Just stay away from the flips. Sure, 6-6 against ace jack and you've got a slight advantage with the sixes, or twos against ace king, got an advantage, but you know, try to get into matches where you're 65-35, 80-20. He's not coming. He's buying me time. They're making it easy for me. Easy to decide anyhow, not easy to play. If you don't get the cards, don't beat yourself up for playing bad. Hey, this might be a call. I hope he didn't do it for calling something like that, you know, or for not playing. If you don't get the cards, and I'm not getting them, you've been here for 10 minutes or whatever time it's been, and you haven't seen me catch anything. Just the ace jack, I guess, the only hand you saw. I did have kings earlier. I did have ace king. Remember, we're playing also at the $5 level, so we're playing with people that are honing their skills, have a short bankroll. They might play a little differently than if you were playing the $30 or $50 events or $20 events. But they're playing pretty tight. Every raise is just about succeeded. All I can hope for is somebody to call somebody like that, because I sure don't have any cards that you can do that with. Well, we'll just raise him up. If he wants to jam it, we'll jam it. Ace is ahead. If he has an ace, I'm betting he doesn't. Love him to just do this against me with like king 9 or queen jack or hands like that. Now, this is a tough one if somebody goes all in ahead of me, because it's a flip. But if I go all in, I put the pressure on them. I can win two ways. They fold, so I get fold equity, or my jacks hold up. Now, if this guy doesn't call, he's either got overcards or an under pair. He got one overcard. No diamonds. No ace. See ya, mate. That's what I'm looking for there. And see, I got a decent hand, but it's not a great hand. Got two guys in a shove, but they don't want to go out either. So in this particular case, I'm going to bet the 500 as a steal bet, because I don't think that they want to tangle with me because they want to get into the bubble. They're both around the same amount, a little bit less. The only thing I can hope for is this guy jams on me and the aces hold. I'll show it to him that he made a good choice. I'm going to go 500 here if this side doesn't jam. Now, he could have a pair. I doubt if he has a 7. He's acting like he's got a bigger pair. A king could be a real blocker for him if he doesn't have the. If he's got 10s or jacks or queens, he may think I hit that king with ace king here. He may give it up because of the 2000. He may jam it, but I think he's going to give it up. Too bad. You don't get to see that one. You don't get to see that move. We're just going to patent that puppy. He should have pushed on me. Again, these guys are where they're at for a reason. I'm going to go give him a little. Look at that, $4.99. That makes it look like a lot more chips. Oh, now it's going to cost me $1,500. Do I want to give up $1,500 at this point? The answer is no. I was trying to steal the money, not give the money away. Posse said he liked the ace-deuce raise on my part too. Hopefully for the same reasons. The guy is stack size. That's what you got to be looking at. You look at everything in this game. Buy this guy a little bit of time. Hopefully he'll go. He doesn't. Easy fold. I was watching Rambo, First Blood, on my TV here on AMC. Anybody that can tell me the name of the town that he walked into the beginning of the movie theater without looking it up, just message me. Fold here. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to be in your shoes, or I'm going to get one of you guys out if you just try it. Remember, the blinds are not really affecting me as they are them, because they're posting $300 every time, and the next blind level is going to go up. It's going to add antes. So I'm just waiting for my cards to get in the pot. Here's the guy. Now that's a different kind of raise. You see there? That was like, B-Nugs 317's in the house. Where are you from, buddy? Give me a shout out. What's your name? City? Country? Welcome. Got about 250 of these videos up on YouTube. Just search Positive Poker Insiders or my name, Al Spath. I'm your host today. I'm showing how to play a sit and go and play tight. Get into the position of getting into the money. I would not call a raise here, but I will raise with this hand. I'll raise it up to the $4.99. I like doing that because it looks like a lot of chips out there, doesn't it? The 99. He could splash it again. He did it once. Yeah, I thought he was going to do that. That's okay. We're going to catch him the next time. That's okay. I guess my option there was to jam on him first and not give him that option. Here comes the antes. Remember, when one of these guys go out, the war will break out. Suddenly, everybody, even though it's three-handed, and you'll see a general war. Just take it easy. Don't get excited. Don't get that euphoria that most people get when you get into the money, especially when you're in an MTT and let's say they're paying 18 or 27 spots. As soon as you get into 27, it's like a free-for-all out there. Remember, the next jump might be down 8, 9 spots. Let some people go out. But if you got some good cards, go for it. But don't get in multi-way pots with crap hands. It doesn't work. Let's see what he does with a limp. See if he thinks that's a trap. All we're doing is setting them up for later on. I'm spending chips. Alright. We got a 7. Okay. Let's see if he's worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. Fifth harmony. Baby, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. Does he got pocket eights? Nah. See, now I took it away from. I took the play away from him. He doesn't have a good enough kicker. Bye bye, baby. Bye bye. Set him up. Knock him down. Set him up. Knock him down. In the money. Let these two guys battle now. We want second. We want first place, but second place is definitely a 30% better than 20%. 50 is better than 30. He'll attack. He'll attack. He should attack. There you go. Hey, here. What I just told you guys about what will happen as soon as you get in the money, right? That's not a hand he would have played a couple minutes ago. The ace is hit, and the queen hit the 8, and he's in trouble. He still had, like a 30% chance of winning. He got lucky. He hit 2 of the cards, not 1 of the cards. Easy fold. So, of course, I'll call this bet here. There's no denying it. Okay, it's just the ace against the king. I just got to avoid... spade doesn't hurt me now. He hit the king, but I got the ace. And now we got second place. So now we can play heads up. Now, heads up, we want to raise just about every hand. All right? We want to raise just about every hand. And we want to call just about every raise, unless it's outrageous and we got really bad cards. He makes this 400, I call every day of the week. He makes it like that, I fold every day of the week. You cannot not be ready to play heads up. Okay, you got it. You got it. We know what he wants to do here. We know we can. He wants to shove a lot. We'll do that. We'll play that. Remember, all ins are good until you lose the last one. Pretty bad hand, but I'm gonna see the flop. Yeah. Gotta bet. If I don't bet, he's going to bet at me. I'm calling. unless it's all in. Sometimes the person takes a long time, and then they raise like that. They got a hand they really want you to call. Just minimal pressure. I don't think he's hit this. I think I have to give it up. Remember, it takes just one hand and it's over. Especially when you got more chips than your opponent. I wouldn't call an all-in with this, no. I'd call a raise, sure. So you're learning from me as to what kind of cards I would and wouldn't play. We're just sticking with the min raise here. That's decent. If he checks it here, check it back. If he's got the jack, you might get him to bet here, and then you got the boat. You got the flush. If he's got the boat, so be it. He couldn't fold the jack there, so I try to get all his money in right then and there. All right. Sure, we'll look at a flop. One of these times he's going to jam when I do the min raise like that. I'm going to finally have a hand, but I really have not had a hand. I should tell him I have all day, so if he wants to just take his time, make a longer video. Check, I bet, I fold. Have the queen. Not the 4, damn it. You never want the board to pair like that, because he could have came in with a 4. Yep, he sure did. Well, again, my read was right. I just can't get away from the hand. I could have raised a little bit more pre-flop. Yep. What do you call with the 4-6? We don't know that. Now he's got me double. But you don't get ticked off about it. That's why we play these things. That's why we're doing this. I'll go all in with him here. Now that I'm the underdog. Back to raising. Take the free card. This time you bet. If he doesn't bet the second time, bet. Hopefully you're getting little tips here and there. Even when if I make an error, I try to capitalize on the aces and win the game, and what I did is I let him back in the game. But that's poker. Still raising any big card. Now I got a pair here, which isn't bad. I'll take a freebie. Taking another freebie. And now I'll bet if he doesn't bet. He could have a 2. But he would have bet. me put the pressure on him like I have a king. I'll throw this away if he bets. Well, we're back to about even. Let's see a flop. 3 is not bad. King's better. So I could trap him if I hit something really good. I could try. I just have to find that information. Ugh. He called pretty fast there. Let's see if he calls again. No. He believed me when he shouldn't have believed me. See, he's folding a lot, giving me a lot of chips. I just felt he's not attacking my blinds at all, making me defend. And I'm making him defend every single time. Or make a choice. And sometimes it's all in, he picks up my chips. But one of these times I want to have a hand. I don't think he's got the king, so we're going to bet it. See what I mean? When he folds like that, that gives me a big advantage of chips. Alright, same thing. I'll shove with him now. Still shove with him. He could have made it straight, made it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No jack, no 8. No jack, no 8. There you go, folks. Game, set, match. 50% of the purse. There you go. My name is Spath. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for coming by and checking us out. We're Positive Poker Insiders, and I'll put this video up later today. Tell some friends. Bye now.